let's talk stationery and self-care. One of the things I want to focus on in 2024 is self-care. 2023 been hard and challenging and difficult, and I feel like I need to restore myself from that year. 2023 been a lot. And for me, the self-care comes in many forms, and one of my favorite forms is stationery. Planners, notebooks, journals, pens, pencils, paints, all of the things. So today I want to share with you some of the items I have to help me do so, to help me do that self-care with stationery. So let's begin. First, let's start with the biggest item. This one is a Zipup case. My husband got it for me for Christmas. I saw it on Amazon and I loved it. What I loved about it the most were all the stars on the planet. It had this ethereal, kind of a magical look to it. I am focusing on a lot of spiritual things this year as a part of my self-care, and one of them is tarot and oracle and astrology and all of the things. So I thought that would be the perfect case to hold all my related things. Now, one of the things I really was hoping for it to fit was a planner from Ritual, and that one is the planner that is dedicated to learning tarot in detail, and it's a soft cover planner, and I was concerned that it's getting bent around the corners just by having it around, and I wanted something to protect it, plus keep the deck of cards that came with it together with the planner, along with few other items that are related to the whole tarot study thing. So when I saw this case online, I thought it would be perfect. Yet when my husband gave it to me, I was a little bit disappointed because I felt like it was smaller than the book. I thought that the book was like 8.5 by 11 and this is more like 7 by 9, but I thought, it's okay. I have several decks of oracle and tarot cards that I can keep in here. But the best part was when I brought this gift home. We spent Christmas at my in-laws, and I grabbed this case and I opened it, and then I took the book, that planner. It fit perfectly. I was so happy. I couldn't believe how perfectly it fit, because in my mind it was much bigger, and I was so excited that I was able to fit it like they were made for each other. So as you can see, the case has several sections. The main section is just plain open space and has 2 elastic bands to hold your book, your notebook, your planner. I think some people use it for Bible. So basically it has these 2 elastic bands that hold it in place, which I think is awesome because it prevents it from sliding around and getting the corners bent. So first, so excited that it's a perfect fit. And then there is also space, I want to say like a 3/4 of an inch, where you can place other things. So what I keep with this book here is the deck of cards that came with it, and then also my tarot journal. This is my term B6, and inside it has common planner from Sterling Ink. You've seen this setup before if you watched my other videos. So I was so happy that it also fit just perfectly laying sideways. How amazing is that? And then on the top of that, the case has this pen holder. So you can see there are several loops here. I haven't had a chance to put pens or pencils in here yet, but the awesome thing about it is it's velcroed in, so you can take it off if you don't want it to be in here, or if you're walking around the house and you need a pencil holder or pen holder, you can just remove it and take it with you. You don't have to carry the whole case. I think it's so cool. I've also seen these kind of cases with 2 of these inserts provided. I think one is plenty for me. As you can see, I haven't even used it yet, but just something to keep in mind. I think it's a really cool feature. Let me reposition it. There we go. And then on the side of it, there is a side pocket here on this flap. So the flap itself has no pockets on the outside part. It's smooth, but inside, as you can see, there is this storage and there is this storage. So here's the flap. It doesn't have any Velcro, basically just enclosed, and this net pocket. And inside of it, I keep a few things. So I keep this stamp set with the ink and the block. These are from the same makers as the planner itself. The company is called Ritual, and these are basically tarot characters. So you have all the minor arcanas and major arcanas, and you stamp them. And if it's for example 4 of Wands, you stamp the wand symbol and you put 4. But then all the separate characters like the Empress and Hermit, they have their own little stamp. And again, this is the little ink that they have, and then the clear block for the stamps. So this came as a kit. So I have that, and I also have the tarot / oracle cloth in here. It's really pretty. I'm sure you will see it in one of my videos in the future, unless I end up having a separate YouTube channel for that. So this is basically this case. As you can see, it is big enough to hold everything, but in person it's not like big and heavy as you know, like in high school, how you have the 8.5 by 11, like the big zip-up cases. Those were really big, like a mini suitcase. This one is designed for more like 7 by 9 kind of situation, and I really like how it has the space for these, you know, pretty big items, also to hold a number of pens, markers. You know, I can have like the gentle highlighters packed in here. These elastics are really large, so you can definitely fit a nice highlighter in here, and it will fit in just perfectly. And then I like that it has this space. For example, if you use it to your financial planner, you can have, you know, your planner in here and maybe like a calculator, and then you have your pencils, and here you can keep all your receipts. So this case can be used for various things, and they come in different designs, but I wanted this one specifically because it had these, you know, stars and constellations on it, and I thought it was really cool. And I'm really happy about it. It's definitely helps me keep all my items in one place, so then I can just grab the handle and, you know, take it with me to a living room, to a bedroom, outside, on the road, and you know, practice my self-care through this method right here. A couple quick things to go along with what I just showed you is this tarot card sticker set. So this one has over 1008 stickers included. So this one is based on the classic Wade Smith tarot card deck, and there are multiple sheets with the full deck stickers on them. So then if you have a practice where every morning you pull a card or 3, and then you write out what the meaning of them is for you, this one is really cool because you can just peel the sticker and put it in your book rather than trying to write out what the card is. Plus it helps you when you reflect back to look at what symbols the card had and why you felt that way when you pulled that card. So I thought it was really cool. Yes, I show you the stamps that I got from Ritual. I think they're really cool, and I can use them as well, especially if this one runs out. But when I saw this on Amazon, it was very inexpensive for these many stickers. You know, no matter if you have a planner from Ritual or if you have just a plain empty notebook, you can use these because it's just really easy way to pull the card from your deck, find the respective card here, stick it in your planner, and voila, and then you just write you know, what that card means to you and what you think it will mean to your day or a week. In addition to that, this little pouch here, so I actually went to Office Depot for literally no reason at all, and I went into tool section. The Tool is a brand that creates disc bound planners. I was looking to see what accessories they had for disc bound planners because I own a number of disc bound planners, not by Tool. Some of them are from Martha Stewart, some of them from by Happy Planner, but I wanted to see what inserts Tool had and also what accessories they had. And they actually, I didn't realize, had this beautiful set of gel pens. So especially I was attracted to this mint one, obviously, right away. So they have mint, then rose, gray, and navy blue. I thought they were so cute. And another thing that I really like, they had this a little pouch here and the set of cards. They are bullet pointed cards. They're actually like pretty wide bullet point on them, and they're really nice and thick. And of course I love the fact that they had a mint edge, and I got these actually for my writing because I want to use them as a scene cards, but I also decided that what I can use them for is for affirmation cards. I can write affirmations on them and then pull them, so kind of like make my own oracle card of sorts. I can also just write my wishes on them and put it on my pillow, or just use them as a decorative cards because they're plain on one side, bullet point on the other side, and they come in this little pouch, which is very convenient to put the cards in, zip it together and go. The tool pens came separate, but I took them out of their original case and put them here. As you can see, they fit in this case perfectly, so I thought it was such a cute case. And of course, the first thing that attracted me to it was actually its color, not its function. But to be honest with you, I've been looking for a nice pouch to hold my 3x5 index cards that I use for scene cards. I also use them for notes. You know how people use sticky notes? I like to use these cards because sticky notes have a tendency of folding over when you peel them. They're also very thin and they get easily mushed or lost. I actually like to use index cards when I need to jot a note or create a reminder for myself. So when I saw this case, I thought it was so perfect because of color, because it's clear, it doesn't have any branding on it, and of course the cards with the mint edge was just a perfection. And these pens, they are so smooth. I'm really liking them. Again, never thought that tool actually had pens, which I don't know why I didn't, since they do make planner supplies. But got this in Office Depot. I'm sure you can find them on Tools website as well. And the stickers came from Amazon, and I'm super excited to use both of these. Last year, when I had Hobonichi Techo with its Tomoe River paper that is really paint friendly, I used some of the pages to do some watercolors, and I wanted to continue doing it this year, but because some of my notebooks are Moleskine and they don't take watercolor too well, I decided to also get color pencils. So when I was getting those tool supplies in Office Depot, I saw the color pencils. These are by Staedtler. I'm sure you all know them. I have some of their products, some color markers, and I've been looking for a good set of pencils, and I thought this is a good brand, so let me give it a try. Just your basic color scheme, nothing crazy. And I thought it would be a good way for me to start practicing art with these pencils. I also ordered a coloring book. It's by one of my favorite YouTubers, Stella Wild. She is an astrologist and tarot and oracle reader, and she has her own astrological themed coloring book. So I got it because we all know adult coloring books are the best thing for your mental health, and those have an astrological flair, so what better can I ask for? So with that book on its way, I knew I needed to get some nice color pencils, so here they are. So I will be able to use them in the coloring book, but also in my Moleskine and just in any other notebook I want to draw in, because to me color pencils is a way to do some art without being too involved, because as you know, watercolors or oil colors are a little bit more involved, the whole color mixing. So I thought I can, ease myself into drawing and especially coloring with the pencils. But speaking of paints, in my previous videos I showed you that last year and also this year I got some painting supplies. So I've had these for a while, and then recently I got the paints. So this is a portable watercolor set from Winsor Newton. There are these beautiful 12 colors here with a water brush, and then there is these gorgeous beachy colors right here in this little tin box. How adorable these are, from CSY Art Gallery. And I had these and I tried to paint it with water brush. It's okay, but not as good as a real brushes. So I got this portable set. There are 3 brushes in here. This one is the biggest one. How cute is this? You just unscrew it and put it back, and look how gorgeous this Sable brush is. But I didn't have any good paper to paint on. I do have a couple notebooks with Tomoe River paper, so I'll definitely will be able to paint in there. But I also wanted to have a dedicated notebook just for art that is designed for that purpose. So I got on Amazon this watercolor journal. I had an eye for it for a while. It was on my favorite, and since during Christmas and also my birthday I got a whole ton of Amazon gift cards, I got myself some art supplies. That's where most of these purchases you see come from. My family have been really sweet. They know how much I love all the paper stuff, so they got me Amazon cards. So then I can get myself whatever I need. So I had an eye on this watercolor journal. I mean, first of all, look how cute. So this is pocket size watercolor journal. As you know, most of my planners are pocket size. I love the pocket size, it's so cute. And this one has 140-pound paper. It's your pocket size, 3.5 by 5.5 inches, and it is 25% cotton. I know maybe it's not the fanciest one of books, but I'm just starting up, so I don't need anything super fancy, because to be honest with you, whenever I get a supply that's really expensive and really fancy, it's intimidating and I end up not using it. So I wanted to get something that I will actually use and will not be scary to me. I love that this one has a page marker and it also has elastic to keep it closed, which, you know, those are all the things that I love in a good notebook. And there are 24 sheets here, so it's perfect. I can do like 2 pieces of art a month and it will last me for a year. And I thought it was such a cute size, and to me, getting into watercolors is intimidating, and having something that is just this small pocket size, that is not too much to paint, right? So it's less intimidating and therefore will give you more encouragement to actually use it. So that's the goal, because as I mentioned, I want art to be part of my self-care this year, and I want it to be an enjoyment and something fun to do rather than a stressful task. So I figured small sized notebook for watercolor will be the perfect thing. The last addition here has to do with my journaling practice. So I've been really focused on increasing my journaling practice this year, because when I journal a lot and my handwriting is not tiny. I do tend to journal in A5 size notebooks. And last year I found Moleskin Expanded that has 400 pages, which is heaven. I do love Moleskin paper. I use Moleskin Pocket for my daily planning, and then I've used Moleskin notebooks, just the regular size, at my work for years. I like the tone of the paper. I like that it's slightly creamy. I like the feel of it. I also like the paper is not really intimidating, so I feel comfortable just, you know, scribbling on it. And when I found Expanded notebook, I thought it'll be a perfection for my journaling practice, so I went ahead and got one. And you've seen this journal in my previous videos. I love this case. So this cover is specifically designed to hold Moleskin Expanded. As you can see, the notebook is pretty thick and it fits it so well. I love the rustic feel of this. As you can see, I already got a bunch of nicks on here just using it, but I gave myself permission to make this look as old and as used and as loved as possible. Just love it. It's just like this really deep oaky color. It has a magnetic clasp, which I like, because sometimes the button poppers, I'm worried that by clasping and unclasping them they will rip out of the leather one day. This one is just a magnet and it's pretty strong. I mean, look, you know, you have to put a little bit of work into it, so I thought it was really cool. And I like that the strap is really thin and flexible, so it doesn't, you know, keep on trying to encroach on the space. I love this cover. It has the pocket here, and it's, you know, basically just to fit it like a folio. I have some things in here, and has a pen loop where I keep this thinner marker in here. So you've seen this setup, and I love that so much that I decided to get another Moleskin Expanded. So one of these journals is used for my studies when I study books on writing, and because I'm a copious note taker, so one of them is to study writing. And then the other one I decided to get as my manifestation journal, to basically write out my thoughts on wanting to get back into writing, brainstorming through my ideas, and just like writing my life out as I'm getting towards my goal on becoming a full-time writer. So the journal gonna be a little bit of stream of consciousness, a little bit of affirmation, a little bit of documentary, a little bit of brainstorming, just kind of like a free-for-all. And that is the journal where I'm gonna put a bunch of stickers in and inserts, and I want it to be I want it to get really fluffy and chunky and well loved. And all I needed for it is the cover. Now Moleskins come in soft cover and hard cover. Hard cover doesn't need a cover because it's really thick and sturdy, but I realized that when you deal with a really thick notebook, soft cover is better because it allows it to really grow and chunk up. The hard cover, you know, basically just gonna fan out and stay like this really awkwardly, but soft cover will bend around your book, especially if you put that elastic on it. So both of these notebooks are soft covers, and by the way, right now now they are not available on Amazon. They come in and out of stock because they're popular, and I believe they end up getting shipped all the way from England. Trust me, I've checked in a lot of stores that sell Moleskine and none of them sell this particular kind. Even if I find the expanded one, I can never find it in the graph paper. Graph paper is my favorite, which are these two notebooks. So because it is soft cover, I do want to keep a planner cover, leather cover on it. As you can see, I found this one. I'm loving it so much, but I wanted slightly something different from my other planner, so then I can just tell them apart when I'm seeing them on my shelf. And then I came across this gorgeous planner cover on Amazon, and I put it on my wish list, and I waited till I got my Amazon gift cards to get it. Now, fingers crossed that it actually fit this planner, because it's not exclusively specifically designed to hold this size of Moleskine, but I'm hoping that it will be large enough to hold it in. So let's open it together. I haven't opened it yet, so let's put this aside. So the brand is Moonster, so it's a different brand from this one. I'll put the name of this one up on the screen, but this one is brand called Moonster, premium genuine leather goods, handmade. I mean, first of all, look at the packaging. Let me take the shiny cover off. I was actually very pleasantly surprised when it arrived, because when I got this one was packaged nice, but nothing like this, and the price point is very similar. So when I ordered this one, I thought it will come packaged about the same as this cover, but it arrived in this gorgeous box. I mean, the thing is heavy, and I mean, it's a quality. It's not some, you know, just cheap carton. It's really well made. It's basically made to look like leather, but it's not. So let's open it, and you will see why I was so excited to buy it when I saw it. Look at how gorgeous this is. Moonster, we are over the moon that you chose one of our products. Pete and Alex Moon. Look how amazing this is. I mean, this is just, if you want to cover for yourself or a gift for someone, I mean, this is the presentation, the card. I mean, like, I love the look of it on the photo, but I'm just, you know, getting speechless here just looking at it. So let's take it out. So this cover came just as a cover. This one actually comes with a notebook already included, which is again amazing for, you know, a very similar price. But what of course obviously attracted me to it is this flower pattern. So it is a tooled leather, so you can feel them, right? They're raised flowers. Look how beautiful this is. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you might have seen me. I have a TN and also a pocket planner cover that are made with flowers and just like completely covered with flowers. This one is a different design, but oh my god, when I saw it, I was just like, wow, this is so beautiful. So let's put this box aside. So this one does have a popper, but very easy to open. Like, it's sturdy but doesn't grab on too much, which I love. Again, I love that flexible loop, that it doesn't, you know, try to go back in. And as you can see, it has, so instead of this one having like a full-on folio pocket, this one has like a secretarial and a pocket here for a card and stuff like that. And then the back, it's just, you know, fits into the back. And it comes with this notebook. I believe the notebook was 300 pages, which is pretty close to this one. That's why I was hoping that it should be able to accommodate this planner, but we shall see. And this one just comes with a lined paper. I love graph paper more because it gives me more flexibility. I can draw on it, I can graph on it, I can draw out boxes or just write. When you have lined paper, it's kind of just, you know, for writing, basically journaling, which is fine. But I got this planner just for cover mainly, not for the notebook, and it has also a page marker. So I mean, it's a great deal if you want to keep that notebook inside. But let me take it out, and then we'll see if this one fits. Also to notice, it also comes with a pen. Again, amazing value. Let me take it out and see. I mean, first of all, really pretty. I like how it has like this rose gold kind of a deal going. It's a twist. Very nice pointy. I want to say it's probably 0.3, 0.4. Really cute. Alright, so now the ultimate test. Will it fit the Moleskine Classic Expanded? Let me put the rubber loop away. Alright, let's fit into here. So they're both A5, so I knew it will fit as far as the height, but the thickness is what of concern here. Okay, I put it all the way as much as I could, so now the test. Yes! Yes, I didn't even need to push it that hard. It's actually a plenty of room. As you can see, it's actually kind of a little bit swimming, because I believe this one is a true A5 and this one is A5 Slim that was designed for Moleskine A5 notebooks, because Moleskines are a little bit narrower than your regular A5. But this is perfect. I'm so glad, because I was worried that it will not fit. I'd rather it to be a bit too big than not fit. There we go. Perfect. And this pen loop is pretty large, so let's see. There we go. Ah, love it. So cool. And the awesome thing about this is I can use any A5 notebooks in here. So if I want to use A5 Electrum or Archer and Olive, any of the standard A5s will fit into here, because that's what it's for. But otherwise, I'm very happy that they fit together. Look at my set. Don't you just wanna grab a pen and sit down and journal just by looking at these beauties? I know that you don't have to have a gorgeous cover to journal, but I think it definitely helps to have something beautiful to hold your notebook, that when you look at it you feel inspired to open it and start journaling. I'm very, very happy with these two covers. This one is such a beauty. I mean, look at this design, and this one's just as beautiful even though it's smooth. I think they're so beautiful and inspirational, at least to me. You let me know. The best part though, these are both genuine leather covers. Pretty big size, right? A5 is a large planner cover, and both of these were about $30. I mean, you can't beat that. For that beautiful design, such a well fit with all these little details, it's very affordable. I'm not saying they're gonna stay this price forever, but they're not $120 or $150 or more. To me, that's very affordable. And when I got my Amazon gift cards, I was like, I know exactly what I'm gonna get, and it's this gorgeous cover. I got this one last year and I've been loving it ever since. I always reach out for it. It makes my notebook feel so nice and sturdy. This one, I mean, look how beautiful this is. Isn't it so inspirational, especially if you want to be a writer and just look at it and be like, you know what, I feel like writing something nice and flowery. Get it? Kidding. I'm loving these. I'm so happy. So now my 2 journaling notebook setup is complete, and I can definitely dive into it and make it a part of my self-care this year. And there you have it, my self-care team for this year. Aren't they so beautiful and exciting? I think it's important to give you the right tools to set the mood, to do something for yourself, because let's be honest, we always take care of everyone else, and I think it's important to take care of ourselves, because if we don't take care of ourselves, how can we take care of everyone else? I hope you enjoyed this video and all the goodies I got from Amazon and other places. I will put links to everything in the description down below so you can check them out for yourself. And if you like this kind of videos, please like, please subscribe. In the comments down below, let me know which one of these supplies was your favorite. How do you take care of yourself? What are your favorite self-care tools? I would like to hear that and add them to my collection. And I will see you in the next video. You take care.